Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I want to start this video by thanking Mr. Mike Perry for putting on an absolute beating on Nate Diaz. This was such a fun watch for me personally, as someone who just absolutely dislikes Nate Diaz. Obviously, Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano took place on Saturday night, and there was a couple of big names on the card. Obviously, there was Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano, and Francis Ngannou was fighting. Nate Diaz was there, but there was also other UFC fighters like Robelis Despine, who fought Junior Dos Santos, and also Alex Pereira's sister was fighting in it too. The only fight that I was interested in was Mike Perry versus Nate Diaz. I I really wonder who in Nate Diaz's camp thought this was gonna be a good matchup for him, man. It was a beatdown from the first second till the last second in the second round. Nate Diaz has been put through the wood chipper that is Mike Perry. He's really good when it's like a long distance boxing, when the fight stays in like long distance boxing, and he can find submissions or can put you in like weird positions if you're not really good at it. But other than that, he's not that good. And Mike Perry knows this going into the fight. So what happens when the bell rang? He immediately ran towards Nate Diaz, put him to the fence, and he did not let him go from here. If the fight did not stay there, he got into a clinch and he was throwing nasty elbows. He was throwing nasty knees from the clinch. And Nate Diaz simply had nothing in this fight. So I have no idea why people thought, Nate Diaz's camp thought this is a good matchup for him. Because even on paper, I never thought this is a good fight for Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz is also quite like an endurance-based fighter. He usually wears down on the others because he is also extremely durable. But Mike Perry also had an answer for this. How do you fight someone like who has like really good cardio? Go to the body. This was, as someone who absolutely dislikes Nate Diaz, this was fun match to watch. It was so fun to basically watch. Nate Diaz was clueless in this fight, and by the end of second round, he was looking like a new mom's vagina that just gave birth to a 18-pound child. Absolutely done by Mike Perry, man. But it's honestly crazy how durable he is, man. This should not be looking like. I don't know how he was standing after the second round. He was getting hit with knees to the chin, he was getting hit with the elbows to the chin, and he was still standing. And in the first round, he also did an absolutely beautiful judo throw on Mike Perry. So again, the fight starts, and Mike Perry was getting into clinch easily. And in this position, look how vulnerable he is. Like, Mike Perry has amazing positioning, and he was so focused on the offense because there is so much. You can hit him with the elbow here. You can like fight hands and then go up with knees to the head, go up with knees to the body. You can trip him up. This is such a bad position, but Nate Diaz finds such a good judo throw from here. He grasps, gets control of Mike Perry's arm here, and kicks off his legs. But again, the problem with a lot of hip throws, especially in like this could work against like women's fighter, and then you can get on top and you can still get better control. But in men's fights, they usually like try to get the underhook, which is what Mike Perry did because he was falling here. He already had the control over on the other side here, so he was gonna fall with the underhook. And what Nate Diaz should have done here is he should have immediately switched his hips, get a overhook, and then try to get out of from there. But he didn't do it. So Mike Perry was just able to get back up immediately, and then was still um, controlling Nate Diaz's back. Yeah, beautiful stuff from Nate Diaz here. Just want to talk about this a little bit, and like and subscribe for more videos.